Hello, Virgo. Welcome to our reading for the month of January, or whenever this video might find you. I say our reading because I've got a lot of Virgo in my chart as well. I always like to start these readings off with a little bit of Palo Santo. Thank you, Sacred Palo Santo, for raising our energy, raising the energy of our vibration, of our environment as we begin to settle into each other's energy. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I'm Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I'm a women's coach. I'm a retreat host, and I really like to do these videos here on YouTube. So let's get started with our primary energy for the month ahead. What is the primary energy for the Virgo collective for January, please, Spirit? I've got two for us. All right, what have we got here? Okay, so we've got boundaries. The boundaries card tells us that we're learning to really listen to our body, to listen to what does our body say when we are considering different options. We're learning to say yes when our body says hell yes, and we're learning to say no when our body says hell no, because if it isn't a hell yes, it's an F no, let me tell you. And the boundaries card, this can be really challenging for so many of us, for anyone really. But I mean, for a lot of us that were raised to be like good little girls and we don't rock the boat. And some of us, that message is still replaying over and over and over again, like we are the angry daughter or the bitchy daughter-in-law, or the loud sister, or whatever the case is, because we're speaking up for ourselves, because we're sticking up for ourselves, because we are no longer allowing people to be disrespectful to us, to hurt our feelings, to break our boundaries. And that's perfectly fine. Let me tell you what happens when you start to create boundaries. The people who are meant to be in your life, the people who are for you, the people who are truly deserve access to your energy, those are the people that are going to rise up and meet those boundaries. When people get all up in a huff because you're creating new boundaries, and they're like, fine, then I don't even want to hang out with you, whatever. I don't want to be your friend, your sister. I'm going to go no contact, whatever the problem is. Those people are not for you. They were never meant to be for you. If somebody has a problem with your boundaries, let them go. Let them go. I know that's much easier said than done. We're also getting the new door card. New opportunities are coming our way. And I really feel like it is a result of these boundaries. I mean, these cards actually kind of look similar too. If you really look at them, they look actually quite similar. And this deck is not all that similar. I mean, there's lots of orange and yellow, and there's a few cards that have a little bit of blue on them, like that one. But these two right here have a lot of green. They're very, very similar cards. And it feels to me like that's representative of the fact that these new opportunities are presenting themselves because we are listening to our bodies more. And if you watch the annual reading that I did for 2026 for all of the signs, number one, there's a message there for the collective. So if you're feeling called to that video, then there's definitely something there for you. But I did also break it down month by month, or sign by sign, I should say. And in that video, a really common and repeating theme for all of the signs was getting back in touch with our true selves, getting back in touch with our intuition, getting back into our bodies. And that's so important because our bodies are leading the way, right? Like, we all know what that hell yes feels like in our body, right? When we get an opportunity or we think of an idea, like, oh, I'm going to go on a new trip, or I'm going to apply for that job, or look at this house, maybe we should consider this one. We know what that feels like in our body. That feels like yes. It feels like yes. And we also know what no feels like in our body. Sometimes it feels like a pit in our stomach, or we might get like a frog in our throat. That no feeling probably feels really heavy a lot of the times, as opposed to that yes feels quite light, right? So this is saying to begin to listen more to your body and take action on that. Take action on the messages that your body is giving to you, because your body is giving you your intuitive messages. And you've probably heard me say this before, but I'll repeat it over and over again because I believe it so much. Our intuition is just like any other muscle, right? The more we exercise it, the stronger it's going to get. The more we practice it, the more we take action on those intuitive messages. When we feel the hell yes, if we actually say yes, we are strengthening our intuition. When we feel the F no and we decide, no, I'm going to put up a new boundary, we are strengthening our intuition. The opposite is true as well. If we don't use it, we're going to lose it. So if our body is saying, absolutely not, I'm not doing that, but we're afraid to rock the boat, so we just say yes anyways and dip into those people-pleasing tendencies, then what happens is we are really weakening our intuition because we're choosing not to listen to it. So the new opportunities are here, but they're going to require us to create some boundaries and uphold them. There's got to be consequences when people don't uphold the boundaries. What is the biggest challenge for the Virgo collective in the month ahead, please? Now, of course, Virgo, this is a collective reading. It's for everyone who watches. So there could be parts of this reading that you resonate with. You might resonate with the whole thing. You might not resonate, and that's okay. If there's any part of the reading that you're not resonating with, please do leave it for someone else. But make sure that you're checking out all of the major placements in your chart. Your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus, or anywhere else that feels applicable to you, because when we put all the pieces together, that's when it can paint the entire picture of what your month ahead looks like. And the biggest challenge for the Virgo collective in the month ahead, please. Seeker of truth. So you can feel the truth behind what's going on here. You can feel the truth behind it, and man, it's like that same message that has come up for so many of the signs this month. It's like the only thing getting in your way is you. It's like your body's giving you those messages, and you may not always be listening. And this also echoes this boundaries card, right? You know, you can tell who you need to create boundaries with and why. And again, it feels like you might not want to rock the boat here, but the boat needs to be rocked sometimes, because we need to stop sweeping things under the rug just to keep the peace, because it's not keeping your own peace at all, is it? If it's keeping everyone else's peace but yours, then why are you still doing it? Just to be the good girl, but nobody sees you as the good girl anyway because they know that it bothers you, whatever it is. I can't wait until I get into the extended reading because I want to clarify these cards. If you're resonating with this so far, I promise I'm going to get to the good stuff. So if you're not resonating, just hang tight a little bit here. But if you're resonating with this reading so far, please do let me know. You guys know how the algorithm works. If you like this video, if you comment on it, or if you share it with another Virgo in your life, then the algorithm's going to show it to more people, and then I'm way more likely to show up for the next one next month. And if you're new to this channel and you're feeling into my energy, I'd be so grateful if you subscribe to the channel. It's a really great way to support the channel, and it is free, so that's wonderful. And if you want to support the channel in other ways, I do have the extended readings available, and that gives you access to the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership. And inside the community membership in January, we're meeting on both the full moon and the new moon. So I hope you see this video before then, because that full moon ceremony is going to happen on the 3rd, at the very beginning of the month. The new moon happens a little bit later, but it's a month-to-month subscription. So if you miss the full moon ceremony, I'm sure you'll be able to catch the first Zoom meeting that we do in February as well. So what is in the Virgo collective's blind spot? What does Virgo need to know about their blind spots coming up in the month ahead, please? Surrender. So much easier said than done. I know. So much easier said than done. We're trying to control the outcome here. And that's so very Virgo, because if we want it done right, let's just do it ourselves, right? But everything that's happening is in divine order. And the surrender card being in our blind spot says that we might not be aware that we are slowing down the manifestation by attempting to control the outcome. Because really and truly, what we're seeking, it could be so much better than we expect it's going to be. But when we're trying to control the outcome, then we could be missing out on opportunities. So, how can we surrender? When I receive this message for myself, I do whatever practices I can to help me to release control. So, again, we've got a full moon coming up on the 3rd. That could be a great opportunity for you to release into fire, for you to sit in a hot bath. I like to put pink Himalayan salts in my bath. It's a really powerful psychic cleanser. Any tears, any words that you can write down, journaling, burn it in the fire to transmute energy. That's a little icing on the cake. Anything that you can do to help control, help release control, I should say, is going to help you tap into the energy of surrender. Getting into your meditative practices. If you're not already regularly meditating, then definitely consider that for the month ahead. This is a really good opportunity. And again, we are in the winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. And if you take a look outside, all of the animals and all of the plants are slowing down. Why the heck are the humans speeding up? Why is that? Why all the resolutioners are filling the gyms? Everyone's go, 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 do, 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 hustle, 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 grind, grind, grind. But the rest of the world is literally slowing down. Like, I have chickens and they are like so quiet. They don't leave the run in the wintertime. They don't like to walk on the snow. So they just kind of huddle around all day. They're just like little lazy bones. In the summertime, in the spring, in the fall, they're all over the place. They've got 12 acres to roam here and they're all over the place. You can't keep track of them barely. Well, you can at night because they put themselves to bed, thank goodness. But, you know, their natural instinct in the wintertime is to slow down. And so is ours. But we've been so disconnected from our own natural instincts. There's so many outside influences that disconnect us, from the LED lights to the chemicals that are being sold as food, the poisons that are being sold as food, the garbage in our water, the body products, the fabrics, the TV, the social media, the doom and gloom, all of it. All of it is disconnecting us so much with our natural cycles and rhythms of life. And the surrender card is saying you don't have to control, allow everything to unfold in perfect divine timing. Okay. Perfect divine timing. You got the new opportunity, the new door card. So new opportunities are coming your way. This showed up as your primary energy for the month. So you don't have to control it. Everything is coming, everything that's meant for you. You can repeat this mantra. What is for me will not pass me. What is for me will not pass me. Let's see what will help the Virgo collective to align with our highest path, our highest purpose, our highest timeline, our highest destiny in the month ahead, please. Spiritual teacher. It's one of my favorite cards. You're being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. I'm living that myself. And there have been many iterations along the way. I've been coaching for 11 years now. Started out as a fat loss coach, a macro coach, and then I transitioned to spiritual alignment coaching, did some business coaching, spiritual development coaching, and now here we are having a little bit of a full circle moment as I relaunched the Muscles, Macros, Mindset program as Rebirth. And the Rebirth program weaves some fitness and nutrition with shamanic healing and inner growth. And you too, Virgo, we are the sign of service, right? All Virgos show up in service. It is our archetype. It is our natural divine essence. And of course, it depends on where Virgo falls in your chart. But I assume if you're watching this video, you've got a strong Virgo placement. And strong Virgo placements are of service. We are of service. And this card is saying that it's time for you to now step into your role as a spiritual teacher. Everything that you have gone through up until this point, you were able to share to help others go through what you have gone through. Even if it's different circumstances, it's similar wounds, similar pain, similar struggles. And often, as Virgos, we can get stuck in our own head. We can overanalyze. We can have perfectionism paralysis, and the South Node is in our sign. So yeah, we're definitely being called to release that perfectionism. And I feel like this could come up. Some of us might feel that imposter syndrome, that we're not ready, we're not good enough, we're not capable. But this card, when it comes up, it says you're ready. And this is going to help you align with your highest timeline by stepping into your role as a spiritual teacher. And if you're watching and you're like, Jenny, I'm not a reader, I'm not a healer, how am I going to step into my role as a spiritual teacher? It doesn't matter what you do. I have some clients who create products, some business clients who have products. They don't work in services, they have products. But you know what? Their products bring joy to their customers. Their customers choose to buy off of them based on their energy. I have some clients who are teachers, and they're touching the lives of the young and the innocent in such a beautiful way. They're helping to raise the collective consciousness of these little malleable minds that are, subjected to a lot of crazy things in this world, a lot of light and a lot of shadow. And how perfect that they can bring their light to these young lives. I have some clients who are nurses, and they're working with people who are sick, people who are elderly, sometimes cancer patients, sometimes the terminally ill. And they are bringing their light, their own unique flavor of medicine, sharing their gifts, sharing their stories, sharing their struggles. And it is medicine for those that they touch. And I believe that when we show up in service using our own divine natural gifts, that the universe will repay us. That's where abundance lies. When we show up in service, when we show up for humanity. And that's a really common theme for 2026 as well. Showing up not only for our highest good, but for the greater good of all. Virgo, I know you're feeling that. You got to let me know in the comments if this is speaking to you. And, are you somebody who already works in service? Are you somebody who already shares your gifts? Or has this been something you've been thinking about? Something that's been on the tip of your awareness, but you haven't taken action on it yet? I'm super curious how this is hitting all of you. And let's get one final message for the Virgo Collective before we jump into the extended reading. So you can find the link to join the extended down below in the description box. I would love to see you there. One final message for the Virgo Collective. I'll clarify all of these cards and I'll pull messages from Raise Your Vibration and Finding Inner Peace. Final message for Virgo, please. Okay, I'm getting self-love. Like I said, we're in winter. Virgo, we are still in winter season. So taking the time to go within, taking the time to fill your own cup is utmost importance for us this month, okay? The self-love card says that you are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. And let me tell you something about self-love, okay? Self-love is not getting your hair and your nails done. Self-love is making sure that you go to bed on time, making sure that you get enough sleep. Self-love is making sure that you get enough water. You watch for your other signs, you know that every single time I say the word water, I take a sip of my tea. Self-love is listening to your body, making sure that you get enough fruits and vegetables, making sure you get enough protein, making sure that you don't get too much junk food. Self-love is making sure that you don't get too much screen time. Self-love is making sure that you get enough time outside, that you get enough fresh air. Do you get a bath when you need a bath? How can you love yourself more in the month ahead? That is the big question for us this month, Virgo. Make time for it, prioritize it. And I really feel that that is going to help us to step into this role as a spiritual teacher so we can experience these new opportunities that are coming our way. Oh, this feels good, you guys. I feel so good about our messages, and I can't wait to clarify them and dive deeper into the extended reading. I'll see you over there, Virgo.